Good morning, everyone. Sat Nam. Welcome to Kundalini Yoga and Gong. My name is Prakash Nam. Happy Saturday, the day of Saturn. We're just feeling this really beautiful new moon energy from Virgo. It just feels so grounding, and I'm really appreciating the energy these days. Well, please sit with me. We'll get started. Now, for those of you that are new to Kundalini Yoga, if you want to just wave to me and say hi, you can reach out to me on my personal Instagram at cosmic.shanti. Just let me know you're new. I love to hear from newcomers. And then also welcome back to all the seasoned yogis. I can feel your energy. I'm just so excited to have you with me on this beautiful Saturday morning. All right, so we are going to do a short and a very energetic Kriya just to get the chi moving, chi, life force energy. You know, in Kundalini Yoga, we call it J-I, that means the soul. All right, so let's get ready to tune in. Please sit in easy pose, cross-legged position. Good, lengthen through the spine. So just imagine that somebody's pulling a golden rod through your spinal cord, so you can feel the 26 vertebrae rising up, but then simultaneously feel your sit bones grounding and anchored into the earth. Good. Now take your index and your middle finger, just slightly push your chin back. Good, until you feel an activation where your neck and your shoulders meet. Good, roll your shoulders back a few times. Good, open up the chest and draw your belly button to the spine. Good, please close your eyes and roll them up to the third eye point. That space right between your eyebrows, just feel like you're beaming from that center. That activates a gland called the pituitary gland, which opens up the third eye chakra. Good, now bring your palms together, start to rub them, activating sun and moon, yin and yang, male and female energies, just feeling a spark of life. Good, bring the base of the thumbs into the sternum. Take a deep inhale. Suspend the breath, and as you suspend the breath, feel it circulate, going across the collarbones, but then lengthening up through the spinal column. Good, and circulating at the third eye. Good, sip a little more breath in through the nose, and hold. And now scan your body for any worry, any physical pain, any tension, and sigh it out. Melt away. Now we're clear to tune in with Ang Namo, Gurudev Namo. And what that translates as is we invite in the eternal wisdom, that one that brings us from the darkness to the light, and the one that brings the golden chain of teachers, the sages, the ancients, all of those that walk the planet before us to make these teachings possible. We call that energy in. So let's take a deep inhale to begin. Namo. Good, now inhale deep. Suspend your breath. Feel the protection to the left side, the intuitive, the right side, the warrior. Up above you, Father Sky. Below you, Mother Earth. Behind you, forgive your past. In front of you, send love to your future. And exhale. Good, keep your eyes closed. Bring your palms face up on the knees. And now begin to breathe in and out of the nose. In Kundalini Yoga, we always breathe in the nose and out the nose unless otherwise specified. And your eyes are always closed, rolled up to the third eye point, unless you're cued otherwise. Good. So just take a moment and be with your natural breath. And in Kundalini Yoga, we inhale Sat, exhale Nam. Good. Just feel that vibration. And take another deep inhale. And exhale. And gently open the eyes. Okay. All right. We're going to open up the hips and then also bring a little bit of flexibility into the legs. So we're going to do the life nerve stretch. And this will help with sciatic issues, but then also too, it's really good for doing in the mornings. So in that way, because our body gets a little stiff from being, in one position for 8 hours. So we're just going to stretch that out and get the chi, the G moving. So please stretch your left leg out straight. Okay, flex the toes. Bring the inside of the right foot into the inside of the left thigh. Good, square your hips off. Inhale, lift the arms up, look up as you're stretching up. And then exhale, you're going to forward fold. Lead with your heart, not your head. Good. Now the goal is that you can wrap your fingertips behind your big toe, push into the big toenail. That will activate your pituitary gland. Good. Now inhale, stretch through the spine. Exhale, lead with the heart. Go down a little bit deeper. Good. Now hold the posture, long, deep breathing. Inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam. Good. Now the goal of Kundalini Yoga, we like to balance all of the energies, and so the male and the female and the sun and the moon. So right now you are you're balancing the moon energy, the feminine energy. Good. And so the goal is to keep lengthening through the spine. Good. Bending through the elbows and try to bring your forehead as close down to your shin as you can. Good. Just stretching through the spine. Slow, long, deep breathing in the nose and out the nose. And keep your eyes closed, rolled up to the third eye point. Good. We have one more minute. Just listen to the breath, inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam. Truth is my essence. Maybe trying to go a bit deeper. So when you think you can go just a little bit deeper, stretching through the spine. Good, feel the 26 vertebrae stretching from the tip of the tailbone all the way up to the crown. Good, and then leading with the heart. Now inhale deep, suspend the breath, and exhale, release, let it go. Good, beautiful, rise. And then now we can't be lopsided, so we're going to do the opposite side. So now please stretch your right leg out straight, okay, flex the toes, bring the inside of the left foot into the inside of the right thigh. Good, square your hips off. And inhale your arms up, stretch up through the spine, and exhale, folding forward, leading with the heart, not the head. So the goal is to get the stomach to come down on top of the thigh, okay? So you don't want to curl in the back and lead with your head. You want to lengthen through the spine. Good, stretching forward. Good, remember if you have the flexibility, push into that big toenail that will say hello to your pituitary gland. When you get the pituitary gland to activate, it actually awakens the rest of the chakras, those energetic vortexes that run up and down your spine. And so the pituitary gland is the master, it's the driver of all of those. That's why in all different types of traditions of yoga, we have a lot of emphasis on opening up the third eye. Because when you open up the third eye, it's not necessarily that the third eye is the strongest, it's just that it's the one that activates the response in all the rest of the endocrine system. Okay, your glands that correspond with the chakras. All right, so keep pushing into that big toenail. And then as you're in the posture, if you think you can go a little bit deeper, now, without hurting yourself, right? Practice ahimsa. So if you feel like you can go a little bit deeper, you can lengthen through the spine, stretch forward, and lead with your heart and not your head. Good. Trying to keep the back of the knee down on the mat. You have 30 more seconds. Just continue to breathe long and deep. And so if you're stretched, if this is where you're feeling like you can go, it's fine to stay there. Everybody's bodies are different. Never force it. It's not good to pull a hamstring. That is, that's not properly healing yourself. That's creating sabotage. All right, so inhale deep, suspend the breath. Exhale, release, gently rise. Okay, good. Please bring the legs together and just shake it out. You can slap the tops of the legs. That's nice to get the G, the chi, the ki, life force energy to circulate. That always feels really nice. Okay, all right, the next posture, you're now going to lengthen your left leg out, and then you're going to flex the foot. You're going to bring the right foot into the inside of your left thigh. Good. You're going to open up across the chest, and so really like you're going at a side view, okay? Take a deep inhale, exhale, bend at the waist and grab your big toe. Good, on the left side. Good, and then your right arm comes behind the back, and so the top of your palm or your hand is going to go at the lower back, and you're going to roll that shoulder back, the right shoulder. Good, and just look past the right shoulder. Good, so hold that posture, long, deep breathing, inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam. Good, now if you want to deepen the twist, you twist from the navel, so continue to lengthen through the spine and twist from the navel, twisting to the right. Good, bringing that right palm at the lower part of the back. Long, deep breathing. Good, so these exercises you can feel it's giving a nice opening to your hamstrings. Now for yogis, if you have a lot of lower back issues, then most of the time it's because there isn't a lot of flexibility in your hamstrings. And then also too, the abdominals are a little weak. And so, to support your lower back, it's good to do abdominal exercises just to strengthen the navel point, but then also too, doing these stretches to really bring some flexibility into your hamstrings. That'll help release the lower back, because a lot of times it's just tension from being too tight. In our culture, we sit in a chair a lot. They say that sitting is the new smoking. So yeah, if you're sitting for long periods in your chair, then usually you'll start to have lower back issues, or driving a lot. So it's so important for us to, take care of our bodies, because if we don't take care of our bodies, nobody else is going to do it for us. Great, beautiful. So keep stretching through. Good, trying to push into that big toenail. Gonna maybe looking back behind your right shoulder, opening up the chest. And now inhale deep, suspend the breath, and exhale, release the posture. Okay, good. So we did a little more stretching with the calm side. So let's go to the activation side, the masculine. Right, the yang in the body, right? Okay, so you will now stretch your right leg out straight. So your right leg is stretched out straight, okay? The inside of the left foot is into the inside of the right thigh. Good, you're going to take a deep inhale. Exhale, you're going to bend from your waist. Good, and bring your middle finger and index finger behind your big toe. Good, and now begin to twist from the navel, looking back behind the left shoulder. And then bring the top of your left hand to the small of the back. Good. And continue to try to look behind your left shoulder. Good. Long, deep breathing. Inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam. And maybe you have the flexibility where your hand can go on top of the thigh. Or just holding on to the right hip. Good. Continue to lengthen through the spine. So rather than curving the spine, you want to be nice and tall, lengthening through the spine. Good. And twisting from the navel, looking past your left shoulder. Good. So we're doing the activation side, the sun. Just getting some circulation and some flexibility into the hamstring. But then also this is improving the sciatic nerve too. Now remember, know your limits. And so never compromise your body for a yoga posture. So practice ahimsa. So if this is as much as you can stretch, then that's perfect, you're doing it. Okay, it's not worth it to pull a hamstring. Okay, try to keep the back of the knee down on the mat. Good. We have 40 more seconds. Continue to inhale Sat, exhale Nam. Inhale deep, suspend the breath, and exhale, release the posture. Good, bring your legs together and shake them out, and then just slap the tops of the thighs, getting the energy to flow. Okay, please return to easy pose, cross-legged position. You're going to bring your hands on the front shin, okay? Stay lengthened through the spine. Make sure that you have a chin lock, so you don't want your chin to go up and down in this posture. You want it to stay nice and even. All right, so on the inhale, you're going to curve your spine forward, so open up the chest. It doesn't have to be too dramatic, so not a lot of muscle movement in it. Good, and then exhale, you're going to curl the spine back. Good, inhale forward, Sat, exhale back, Nam. Close your eyes, roll them up to the third eye point. Make your breath loud. Good, continue. Inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam. You're getting some flexibility in the lower spine. And then also too, when we awaken the spine, we get the cerebral spinal fluid to move up the spine to bring fresh blood and oxygen to the face and the brain. It gives a nice little awakening to the chakras as well, those energetic vortexes that run up and down the spine. And then also the goal is to get the Kundalini to rise, which resides, it's in the lower part of the spine, but then it stays dormant in the fourth vertebrae. And through these exercises, we start to add a little bit of friction to the fourth vertebrae, so then that way the Kundalini can rise. Good. So continue to inhale through the nose, exhale out the nose. Good. Inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam. Make sure your chin is staying nice and neutral. You don't want it to flip-flop like this, okay? You want to make sure that your chin is tucked in. That will help the energy to transfer up through the hormonal gates of the thyroid and parathyroid. Good. Good. And whenever we do spinal flexes, it also helps with coordination because it starts to balance the right and the left hemispheres of the brain. Good. We're on our last minute. Good. Spinal flexes are really good to do. If you're ever experiencing lower back pain, try it out, see if it works for you. But always remember to seek a doctor's advice if you're having a lot of body issues. It's always good to check in with your doctor. And inhale, center. Suspend your breath. Exhale, release. Let the breath go. Good. Just feel the energy circulate for a moment. Feel it clearing. Take another deep inhale. And exhale. Good. Gently open the eyes. All right, please come to laying down on your backs. All right, so we were talking about adding some, some strengthening into the navel point if you are having some lower back issues. So yeah, a lot of times it's because you don't have a lot of flexibility in your hamstrings. Your hamstrings might be tight. And then also too, the abdominals might be a little weak. And so now we're just going to awaken the abdominals just a little bit. All right, so please lay down. And you're going to do a cross crawl. And so what that means is as your left knee comes into the chest, your right arm is going to extend up behind you. Good. And then you're going to switch, and then the right knee comes into the chest and the left arm comes up. Good. And just do natural breath. It doesn't matter how the breath is. It's nice to move the breath with the movement. Good. Continue. Keep going through. Cross crawl. Getting the energy to move. Continuing to inhale, Sat. Exhale, Nam. Good. We're awakening the navel point. The navel point is the center of balance and energy. So yeah, we see that the heart chakra is the bridge, because, it bridges the higher centers to the lower centers, the lower chakras. But when we're talking about energy, like specifically like where prana, life force energy coming in, and apana, life force energy coming out, that's actually more where the navel is, okay? So the Manipura chakra. And we want to add pressure to that fourth vertebrae, so then that way we can allow the Kundalini to rise. Good, we're on our last minute. Make sure you're doing graceful movements, trying to keep the arms as straight as you can, and when the leg straightens out, it goes as straight as it can. You can even point through the toe if that feels good. Not necessary, but you can point through the toe if you'd like. Good, we're on our last 30 seconds. Keep moving through the energy. Good. Link your breath up with the movement. If the breath's not involved, it's not yoga. Good. Now inhale, lift your knees into your chest and squeeze. And exhale, rock back and forth 3 times. Coming through. But then immediately you're going to come onto your hands and knees, setting up for cat-cow. Okay, so for cat-cow, it's another spinal flex. So you're going to bring your hands just right underneath your shoulders, so in alignment with your shoulders. Look at your middle fingers. Make sure they're going straight. Good. Knees or hips distance apart, big toes touching in the back. Good. Inhale, curve your spine down, open up the chest. Exhale, curl your spine up to the sky, chin to the chest. Good. Inhale, curving down. And exhale, curling the spine up. Good. Eyes are closed, rolled up to the third eye point. And you just want to meditate. Imagine you can feel that cerebral spinal fluid moving up your spine, bringing fresh blood and oxygen to the face and the brain. And then also too, imagine you can feel your stomach, your liver, your spleen, your gallbladder, your pancreas, getting a nice massage with this movement. Good. They do so much for us. Breaking food down, getting all the calories that we need from the foods that we ingest. Good. Turning it into fuel, and then allowing it to go to the lower regions where the apana happens, where we release, right? So we're bringing a marriage of the prana and the apana right now. And once you get those 2 life forces to merge, that's where the magic happens. Good. Keep your eyes closed. Rolled up to the third eye point. Now inhale, curl your spine down, open up the chest, roll the eyes up hard to the third eye point. Exhale, curl your spine up to the sky, draw your chin to the chest. Good, inhale, neutral spine. And then now exhale, either bring your knees together, okay, and you're in rock pose. Okay, so lengthening up, you're sitting on your heels. Good, your hands go alongside your body. And then folding down, your forehead comes down to the earth. Now some people, that feels uncomfortable, so you can open the knees up just a little bit and bring your forehead down. Good, your arms are alongside of you, palms facing up. Good, long, deep breathing. Inhaling Sat. Exhaling Nam. Good, just stay there for a moment. I'm going to play a bowl for you. The tapping of the third eye, the forehead, down on the ground is just adding a little bit of pressure to your third eye. Practicing long, deep breathing, inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam. rising up. And then once you're up, returning to easy pose, cross-legged position. Okay. You're going to bring just a little more invigorating energy up the spine. So please bring your fingertips up on top of your shoulder, your thumbs behind, your elbows are up. Good. And from your navel, you're going to twist to the left on the inhale and twist to the right on the exhale. Good. Now for this posture, it's good to have the eyes open and try to look at the wall behind you. Good. And make sure that you are twisting from the navel and the head is following wherever your torso is going. Now, if you're pregnant, do not do this posture at all. Keep your elbows up in alignment with the shoulders. Good, you're activating your heart center and also the thymus. That'll bring some powerful energy to your immune system. Good. Now inhale, center, suspend the breath. Now engage the root lock. That's when you squeeze the rectum, sex organs, navel point. Squeeze the energy up your spine. Squeeze up, 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 up. And exhale. Release the palms, face up on the knees. Stay lengthened up through the spine. Good. Keep your eyes closed now. Inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam. Good, and gently opening the eyes. Okay. All right, so next what you're going to do is you're going to leave your hands face down on your knees and start to do shoulder rolls. So just rolling the shoulders back. You'll want to get the synovial fluid moving. So synovial fluid is kind of like vibration. It's in your joints. And it feels really good. It actually brings some happiness. It creates a response in the body where it creates this like happy energy. Good, so just continue to roll your shoulders back in big circles. Good, now going the opposite way. So if you started with your shoulders going back, then go forward. If you started with your shoulders going forward, then now go back. Good, long, deep breathing. Breathing normally. Your eyes are closed, rolled up to the third eye point. Good, now coming to center. Inhale deep through the nose. Suspend the breath. Good, and exhale. Let it go. Good, gently open the eyes. Okay, beautiful. At this time, please come down to laying down on your backs for deep relaxation. So it's always nice to grab like maybe an eye pillow or your favorite crystals to hold on to. You can grab some earphones so you can hear the gongs really well. Or sometimes people will put a Bluetooth speaker on. So just take a moment, set yourself up for a comfortable experience. Maybe a pillow underneath your knees to release the lower back. Good. Do what you need to do to make a comfortable experience. earth's energy washing through your spine. Inhale deep. Exhale. Release your breath. Let it go. Another deep inhale. Suspend your breath. Exhale. Release. Let it go. One more time. Inhale deep. And exhale. Wiggle your fingers. Wiggle your toes. Rotate your wrists. Your ankles. Take a deep stretch. Stretch your arms up above you. The feet the opposite direction. Good. Hug your right knee into your chest and bring it over to the left side of your body for a nice comfortable twist cat stretch. Good. Coming through to neutral. Relax that leg down and now draw the left knee into the chest and allow it to drift off over to your right. Nice comfortable twist. Neutral. Bring the soles of your feet together in your palms. Start to rub them, bringing you back to this very present moment. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock back and forth on your spine. Coming through to easy pose. Cross-legged position. Place your hands over your heart center for a moment. Lengthen through your spine. Close your eyes, roll them up to the third eye point, and silently chant Waheguru, Waheguru, Guru Ram Das Guru. Waheguru, Waheguru, Guru Ram Das Guru. Now take a deep inhale and exhale. Good. So that was a shortened chant of Guru, Guru, Waheguru, Guru Ram Das Guru. Good. The fourth seat, Guru, the Guru of love, healing, and prayer. All right, please bring your palms together as we close out our practice with two verses of the Longtime Sun. The first verse, sing to yourself to heal yourself and ground yourself. And then the second verse, let's just send it out to the world for universal healing because the world needs a lot of prayer right now. All right, so let's close our eyes and let's inhale the chant. May the long-time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long-time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. And now let's seal our blessings with 3 long Satnams. Satnam, Satnam, Satnam. Light to all, love to all, blessings to all, peace to all. Thank you so much for joining me on a beautiful Saturday morning, the day of Saturn. Sat Nam, namaste. Thank you so much, Kundalini Yogis. Thanks for tuning in. Again, my name is Prakash Nam. If you'd like to follow me and just, get to know me a little bit more, I'd love to get to know you. You can find me on Instagram at cosmic.shanti. And then also, I am humbly accepting donations. You can find me on Venmo. My name is Prakash Nam. That's Prakashnam. However, if you don't have anything to donate, that's okay. Your energy is such a gift. I can feel you. So thanks so much for tuning in. Have a beautiful rest of your Saturday. Sat Nam. Bye, everyone. Bye.